Again to Bake Your Way Kitchen. On today's video I'm going to show you how to make a strawberry cake. It's a great summer and late summer cake recipe. It's very easy, very simple to assemble. So the first thing you want to do is take 2 cake pans and grease them, put a piece of wax paper, and preheat your oven to 350 degrees Celsius, or Fahrenheit, sorry, 180 degrees Celsius. So you have your 2 cake line pans, you have your oven preheated. Once you've done that, you are going to need 2/3 of a cup of milk with 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. So just that's just to sour the milk. That's what we're trying to do. And this is basically a 1 bowl recipe. We just kind of put all the ingredients in and simply go from there. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing I've got here is I've got 1 2/3 of a cup, or sorry, 2 1/3 of a cup, got it all mixed up. That's about 300 grams of flour, and I've got 1 1/2 cups of granulated sugar, and I have in this little bowl 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. So those are all our dry ingredients, and I'm simply going to put it all in our bowl. And there we go. And you're simply going to take a whisk, mix all that together until it is all fully incorporated. And once you've done that, we are going to add in our milk. We're going to just quickly put that in. Just mix this together. It'll be quite thick. You'll notice, see, it's quite thick, but don't worry. We've got other things to add. You might even want to turn to a spatula for this. So we're simply going to mix this all together. And once you've kind of gotten it all together, it's still going to be quite thick. We are going to go ahead and add in our butter. And this is 2/3 of a cup. That would be about 160 grams of unsalted butter. And give this a mix. If you have a stand mixer at home, I'd recommend using that. Once you have fully incorporated those ingredients, we are going to add in our eggs, as well as our mashed, so that's 2 eggs and 2/3 of a cup of strawberries. And this will turn, we're using mashed strawberries, so it will turn the batter slightly pink. And as an optional step, you can add in some vanilla. There we go. And mix just to combine. And here's our batter. Alright, so I've now distributed the cake batter between 2 cake pans, as you can see, and so now it's going to go into our 350 degree oven for about 30 to 40 minutes until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean, and then we will go ahead and add a filling and frosting. Alright, so what I have in this bowl is our frosting that we're going to put on the outside. Not the filling. The filling I'm going to show you in a moment. But this is 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter, 1 3/4 of a cup of confectioner's sugar, and 1 large banana. And basically I'm just going to mix to combine. You will need about 2 tablespoons of milk. Start with 1 tablespoon and add more as needed. After fully incorporating and beating well, I added in a tablespoon of milk, and now what we need to do is frost the outside, and I'm going to show you how to first put an interior of Greek yogurt. If you don't want to do the Greek yogurt interior, just double this banana frosting recipe, and you can frost and fill the whole cake with this banana, this delicious banana simple butter frosting. So this is what your strawberry cake should look like once it is done. So let it cool completely. Alright, so I had a bit of an oven spill in my second cake partially fell, so I had to crumble what I had left over the top, and it really messed up my filling. But underneath the crumble, I have Greek yogurt, which I simply spread on the bottom layer. I added the crumbled pieces and put a ring of the banana frosting around the outside.